What is going on, everybody? How's it going? Welcome back to the channel. Got to record this video again because I was editing the video, and while I clicked on the description, some stupid pop-up popped up while I was trying to click on the description box to edit some typing, and it reloaded TikTok to some other video, and I lost the video. All right, so the deals going on. Home Depot's doing some pretty good deals on the Quik-lok attachments. I've used the broom and the bristle brush earlier today, as well as the blower, and then I added the hangers to all of these guys. So I think there was 4 attachments I don't have out of the 13. The brush cutter. There's a reciprocating attachment. I don't have the what is it called? The bed redefiner and the standard hedge trimmer. So the bristle brush, I found it for $2.99 on sale, and I'm not sure why when I point it blurs. Focusing on my hand, I guess. So the cultivator attachment has not been used yet. That's for my wife. So the bristle brush attachment is 49, 16, 27, 41. It works actually very well. It actually works really well on cutting into very clay, sandy dirt. For an example, my alley is sloped towards the front of my property, so when it rains and pours, it sends all the clay and the sand to the sidewalk. And then while it's raining, that sand and clay just gets stuck on the sidewalk while the water passes. Basically turns to sticky concrete mud. And then when it dries, it basically just is stuck there. So this bristle brush did a great job basically breaking up that concrete style dirt. And breaking it up in chunks and then shoving it off back into the dirt. This guy did not do well for that, but it did do a great job as a broom. This one takes a lot more force, so there's a lot of it pushes a lot of force back on you because it spins towards you, so it kind of wants to walk the roller back or push you backwards. And this one takes a lot more force to push forward. It's a lot heavier. This one, you can actually leave it on and sweep. So that one works like a standardized brush. This guy I got for $125, and this guy I got for $80. This one's normally $3.99. That one's normally $3.99 because this one was on sale. I think a few places like Acme Tools are selling this guy for like $150, and the bristle brush one is being sold for like it's $2.99 online right now, I think. The tiller was not on sale. The tiller is $269. It's 49, 16, 27, 39. There we go. And then I do have 2 different extensions here. So I have the older style extension, which has the foam. And then this is the new one that I just picked up, which has the rubber handle. So you can see the difference there. And then the top handle chainsaw, which is a 2826-20T. This guy I picked up. Kind of wish I would have, while I was at Home Depot, I noticed that it had a case for it, like a hard case, like this Ryobi 40-volt hard case 20-inch chainsaw, and the DeWalt 60-volt Sexy Flexi chainsaw. That's a 20-inch as well, those hard cases. There's a hard case for that 14-inch top handle. And I ended up buying this while I was at Home Depot, and then I was looking on the website and saw that they had a hard case for it for $86. I ended up buying the hard case after I bought the chainsaw in the parking lot, and I realized I probably should have just ordered the chainsaw and the hard case online, because you can get it in like a combo kit where you get the 14-inch top handle chainsaw and the hard case for like $365. So I ended up paying $320 for this chainsaw, and ended up paying $96 for the case. So it wasn't really a deal. I should have just walked out without that tool, and I should have just had it shipped to the house, kind of like I ordered the case. But, you know, you live and learn, you make mistakes. Previous video, I did show these attachments on this phone. So I have the string trimmer, I have the 10-inch pole saw, I have this rubber broom, which is right there. I do not have the brush cutter. I have the blower. Oops. I have the blower, which is right there. I do not have the reciprocating attachment. I do not have the regular hedge trimmer attachment. I have the bristle brush, which is right there. I have the articulating hedge trimmer attachment. I have the edger. I have 2 of the 3-foot extension poles right there. And then I do not have the bed redefiner, which actually looks kind of like the edger. And I have the cultivator, which is right there. So there's 4 attachments in here I don't have. I don't have the brush cutter. I don't have the standard hedge trimmer. I don't have the reciprocator attachment. And I don't have the bed definer. And none of these are sold in stores at Home Depot. The 4 that I don't have. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I have 10 technically out of the 13, but I have 2 of the extensions. And I earlier I had to cut a tree, so I actually used both of these extensions right here attached with the pulse, the 10-inch pole saw, with the Gen 2 Quik-lok power head, which has 3 speeds. And it was close to like 140 inches long. Definitely over, I think when I stood it straight up, it was about 13 or 14 feet tall, something like that. I actually took a photo of it earlier, but so I apologize. I think the original video I did was better than this one, guys, but I have to redo the video because it's stupid pop-ups. And it was a TikTok pop-up, and I was just clicking on the description, and it irritates me. I have to re-record it. And I apologize if this video is kind of all over the place. The first video was a lot better, but so I did get the other battery as well. I mentioned that. So I bought this battery, and it basically exploded in the package. I let the company that I bought it from know. They sent me another one. That 8 amp hour flex battery is on the charger, and I have a bunch of flex tools here that I need to do a video on. There's one here. There's a bunch right here, flex tools here, and there's a couple right there. The light, I've had the light a while, but I do hope the video is helpful, even though it's not the original video that I made. And I guess it did not save it as a draft, even though I was in the middle of editing it. So that kind of sucks. I guess TikTok changed their settings or how the app works, because I remember if you type, I had just typed out some of the description and I was working on the rest of the description and it vanished. So I don't know why it why pop-ups have to pop up, you know, especially in the way right where you're typing. You know, I just clicked on there and poof, you know, went straight to the video that popped up and screwed me over. But I do hope the video was helpful, guys. I apologize for the complaining. I hope that you guys have an awesome November. Today is November 11th. It is a Tuesday, 2025. It is it's about 40 minutes past 6, or 8. When I originally did the video, it was like 6 p.m. and I've been searching for the video for the last 2 hours and I could not find drafts. So, go check out Home Depot. I will, you know, go check out Acme Tools and Ohio Power Tools. They may have some good deals going on right now. Being that it's, you know, November holiday season, Black Friday and everything coming up. Appreciate you guys hanging out with me today, checking out the video. I hope the information was helpful. You guys let me know. And if you find any of these deals, you know, like this blower attachment for 80 bucks at Home Depot, snag it. They say it's usually 159. It's actually normally 199 for that attachment. That guy's usually 399 and this guy's usually 399. And the reciprocating attachment's 299. But yeah, if you find any of these attachments or any of these tools on deals, pick them up. Thank you guys so much for watching.